Internet. Welcome back to another video where I play strange and spooky games. I decided that I'm going to try to knock out one more game tonight. I think that we've got another one to unlock somewhere around here. Not Gob. Good lord, not Gob. Sorry, we're open. This one. Mothered? Mothered, yeah. Now, I think this is another one that was released previous to the Haunted PS1 demo disc. I think I've seen ManlyBadassHero or somebody play a demo for this before. This is the one directly in the Haunted PS1 demo disc. Mothered, a role-playing horror game. Enigma Studio, an immersive first-person horror adventure where you play as Liana, a young girl who arrives home after major surgery and is met with a strange mannequin claiming to be her mother. There are flashing effects, and it deals with sickness and death. I seem to recall, I think when Rory Valentine played it, she said that there was some abuse themes that she noticed as well. Game by Jamie Garvin, music by Carl Barnes. So if you're sensitive to abuse themes, you may want to sub this one out. Made with Unity. Enigma Studio. For a second I thought that said Ligma Studio. I'm gonna be like, did you just fucking Ligma me in your game? Hello? Alright. This game features themes of abuse, sickness, death. Yeah. Left click to accept and progress text. This demo may also contain flashing lights. Player discretion is advised. There's a storm approaching. Right on cue. We can only hope this will be the last. WAS to move, mouse to look, space or right click to open the interface. When the interface is active, left click on objects to interact. Oh, sorry, Liana. I didn't mean to wake you. I must have been thinking out loud again. Good timing. We're almost there. I know that the surgery took a lot out of you, but I think getting you back home will make all the difference. It's important for you to be with Mother, to remind you of how things used to be. If all goes well, I have faith that you'll be back to your old self by the end of the week. You've been through a lot. I'm just glad we got you out of that place. It wasn't good for your head. Did we get kidnapped? Did you kidnap us? Father. I think all we can interact with is Father. You know, Liana. Father turns down the radio. I have a good feeling about this week. I know I've been so busy at work recently. To tell you the truth, it shames me that I don't have as much time to see my family as I used to. But I just want you to know something. Everything we do is for you. I'll give you a call on Thursday evening. Remember to keep an ear out for my call. So we got 4 days. The house is just up here on the right. Just in time for nightfall. Sunday night. Well, here we are. The storm has picked up, so you'd better run in before you get soaked. Press shift to run. If it's too dark in there, be sure to look for light switches. Oh, I almost forgot. Your mother left a box for me somewhere in there. Could you bring it out to me before you head to bed? I'll be waiting right here. So I'm going to run into the house to get out of the rain, find this box for you, and then run back. Is that what I understand? That's a light switch. That's a telephone. Do I have a flashlight? I do not. God, it is dark. You touched the lamp. It's a note for you. Welcome home, Liana. I hope you made it here safely. Sorry, I'm not here to welcome you personally. I haven't been feeling well the past few days, so I've had to go to bed early. I'll make it up to you in the morning, okay? Love, Mom X. Yes. I left a box on the sofa for Dad. Could you please bring it out to him before he drives off? He needs it for work. There is a lamp just behind you. It should help. Okay. Give me a second. I want to see if I can... You guys see? You can't. Okay. That should be a little bit better. It's the box. There's a cardboard box on the sofa. Father wants you to bring it out to him. You pick up the box. It's quite heavy. Something on fire out there? Okay. Yeah, it looks like something's on fire out there. Weird. Oh. Wrong way. I like this effect. The lighting effects are really cool. Did you bake these, or are they dynamic? Great, you found it. You give Dad the box. Be sure to say hi to your mom for me, okay? And please, be patient with her. She's been through more than any of us. I'd give you a hug, but it wouldn't be safe. Looks like the storm is picking up. You'd better run in and get to bed. I'll be sure to call on Thursday night. Good night. Are you actually leaving? Let's close the door because we're not animals. We were not raised in a barn. Let's turn these lights off. Save some electricity. And let's go to bed. Which room is ours? Is that... Did that say bathroom? Bathroom, okay. Liana's room. Stay out or face my wrath. You wrote the sign. Did we? Did we really, though? Where the fuck is our light? Do we not have a light? There we go. Alright, so we've got a desk that's way too big for us. And we've got a bed that's way too big for us. What the fuck is this fire? Can we open the window? We can't. Okay. Alright. You have traveled far today. You are exhausted. You climb into bed and go to sleep. I think we might be a robot. Pretty sure that said disengaging something. Touch the lamp. Mom and Dad's room door. Can't open that. Can we brush our teeth? We are way shorter than the sink. Do not need to use the sink. Do not need to go. What is that? Do we live next door to a cult? Is that what that is? I am not allowed to enter his room. Who? You knock on the door. There was no answer. Who lives in this house besides us? Are you Mother? Good morning, Liana. It's me, your mother. Apologies again for my absence last night. Do you have a knife in your hand? I needed to take care of something. I know what you may be thinking, and you don't have anything to worry about. You're home now. That's the most important thing. You do have a knife in your hand. But it's like through your thumb. That's weird. But anyway, I do hope you slept comfortably. I understand that you may... Is that a knife, or is your dress sticking to your finger? I understand that you may be feeling a bit confused after your operation. You've been through a lot, Liana. But as I'm sure you noticed, your room was kept just the way it was when you left. After all, we wouldn't want to face your wrath, would we? I always loved that little sign on your door. It's so you. Your dress is sticking to your finger. Is that on purpose? Did you weight paint the dress wrong somehow? Or the finger? I hope that being back in your own room has made you feel a little bit more comfortable. For today, I think you should just take it easy. Catch up with your dear old mother. First things first, I have prepared breakfast for you. It's over there on the table. It's your favorite. What is it? Nutrients. Your favorite. You ingested all the nutrients. You ate that whole thing? That's interesting. So, I understand that your memory may not be intact after your operation, and so I was thinking it could perhaps be helpful if I was to show you around the house. Maybe if you got a tour of the house you grew up in, it could speed up your recovery. Okay, feel free to explore the house. You do not need to watch TV. We are very short. Record player. You are forbidden from touching this record player. It is Father's prized possession. So, Mother is there. She's also there. The downstairs bathroom has been boarded up. It was broken, so we thought it was best to not let anyone in. I know how much you used to love getting into places you shouldn't be. You must not try to break in there. Then again, it's not like you ever listened to us. You always were a rebellious one. But this is for your own good. After all, we don't want you flooding the place. That would be a nightmare. Anyway, meet me upstairs and we'll check on that brother of yours. I have a brother? Why didn't our brother... You are forbidden from attempting to open the door. Why didn't our brother eat breakfast with us? Can I get an answer for what that burning thing was last night? Is that a cult? Who lives behind us? Is this the swine again? Honey! Oh, I have great news. Your sister is back. Something. He's been quiet ever since you got sick. Now he spends all his time on his computer talking with others like him. We never get to talk anymore. And whenever we do, he may as well be speaking another language. It's like he's in a completely different world. But our boy is very smart for his age, that's for sure. If you ever need advice, I'm sure he won't mind you knocking on his door. He'll never allow you to go in, however. Okay, let's move on. Where are we moving on to? This is the bathroom you'll be using. As I said, the downstairs one is boarded up and you are forbidden from entering. Also, I hope you don't mind, but I have had to cover all the mirrors. It is, again, for your own good. Sus. And that brings us finally to this door. It leads to mine and your father's room. You are not to enter this door. We keep it locked. But we trust that isn't necessary. We have trust in this family. Do we? That concludes our tour. Mother has left. That doesn't do anything. So we had an accident and now we're a cyborg, right? Mirror has been covered with tape. It's for your own good. Where did Mother go? There she is. Liana, you startled me. You weren't meant to sneak up on me like that. Oh, this is marvelous. How very special. You always used to love sneaking up and spooking me. Oh, it's starting to look like you're getting back to your old self. Who knows, maybe getting a tour of the house helped recover some of your memories. Okay, tell you what, tomorrow we'll go take a look around the outside of the house. I'm certain that once you see where you grew up, you'll be back to yourself in no time. Does that sound good? Look at the sunset. We used to watch the sun go down together all the time. To tell you the truth, I was worried we'd never get a chance to do it again. Perhaps all the sacrifices we made really were worth it. This one looks especially beautiful though, doesn't it? Come on. It's starting to get cold. It's about time you get to bed. This is so weird. Are we just going to bed again? Oh, hi. Liana, our angel. Just one more thing. I've had to do a lot of things that I have regretted. So please, no more. For the sake of this family. Sorry I had to bring down the mood before bedtime. Oh, it's okay if you hate me. It's normal for girls your age. I just really hope you enjoyed your first day back home. Get some rest. I'll tuck you in. Just like before. You get into bed, and Mother tucks you in, just like before. Are we not gonna brush our teeth, use the toilet, nothing like that? Morning, bro. Alright. Do you make me some more nutrients, Mom? Oh. Good morning, Liana. I hope you're well rested. I may ask you to exert yourself a little more today. Yesterday evening I mentioned that I'd show you around the house grounds. Well, I've given it further thought, and I think we simply must do it. If there is any possible chance of getting your memories back, we need to take it. I think it's important for you to know what goes on here. Okay, I'd like you to meet me down by the place we watched the sun last night. Can I eat? Nutrients. Ingested all the nutrients. Do not need to watch TV. So are you going to do that thing where you're still here, but you're also out there? Sure are. I see you. I see you back there. You're over here. You're over here and you're over here. Ah, you made it. This is our orchard. It means a lot to me. While you were in the hospital, I became very lonely. I never got to see your father, and your brother? He closed himself off entirely. Watching you in that hospital bed made me feel so powerless. This orchard became the one place where I felt I had control over what was happening. To have responsibility over the creation of life. It's a divine gift. A gift inherently infused with sorrow and failure. To look at this orchard, you don't see all the heartbreak that was involved in creating such a beautiful life. Creating an environment where they can thrive and come into their own. It takes time. But once you get it right, you'll forget about the hardship that brought you there. Spending your energy on helping them grow, only to have to dispose of the failure. That's where our hope comes in. And I have hope. Let's continue. Meet me at the path near the side of the house. Mother is waiting near the graveyard. Are you gonna dispose of me? Why do we have a graveyard? The path behind me will take you to the graveyard. We keep the gate locked. I like to go in there every Friday evening, although I've been growing less fond of going in there lately. With a future as hopeful as ours, I don't feel the need to cling to the past. Not anymore. It's time to move on. With our tour, I mean. Meet me behind the house. There's one last thing I need to show you. Where are you? I didn't even see this before. Finally, we get to learn what this is. You see that barn up there? I truly hope you'll never have to see what's in there. Survival notice. Do not enter the barn. Come on, let's go inside. It's getting late. Survival notice. Do not enter the barn. Mother has left. Our days are very short. We eat breakfast and then talk for a few minutes, and then our day is over. By the way, I've been meaning to ask. How is your father doing? You spoke to him when he drove you here on Sunday evening, didn't you? Ever since you got sick, he's just buried himself in his work. That's why I barely get to see him these days. He makes a quick visit every Friday night, just to see how things are going. So on Friday night, he visits and then you go to the graveyard? Oh. He's just so determined to make things right. Off to bed with you. It's getting dark. Still can't open that. Can't watch TV. It's Tuesday, isn't it? I've thought of the most marvelous idea. Let's spend a day in the orchard tomorrow. We will get up bright and early and spend a day picking apples until the sun sets. Just like we used to. What do you think? Angel, come home. Oh, you always jumped at the opportunity. You and your brother used to love competing to see who could pick the best ones. Don't tell him I said this, but I always thought yours were the best. Speaking of your brother, have you gotten a chance to speak with him at all? I'm certain that he's just as thrilled to have you home as I am. It's just, he shows it in his own way. You again? I assume she told you to come talk to me. What is she? Your mother? So, this is your last night then. Consider yourself lucky. Every time you're brought back here, it never seems to end well for anybody, no matter how much hope those two have between them. So maybe this is for the best. Quit while you're ahead, and all. Come back. Looks like you're wanted. You'd better get going. Don't want to keep her waiting. You'll see me again. I'm sure of it. Do I want to see you again? You pick up the receiver. Attention. Don't. You pay no heed. You pick up the receiver. You pick up the receiver. You call the number on the screen. You pick up the receiver. Okay, it's doing that again. Alright. Let's go downstairs. Lose yourself in your don't want to do that. Hyper-reality engine connect. You pick up the phone. There is more to this reality, but your machine does not have the resolve to see it yet. Come back to this program once your machine has witnessed the full experience. Hello? Our angel. Ignore them. Unable to display a message. Returning in 3. Returning in 2. Returning in 1. Returning in 0. Available now on Steam and itch.io. Press S to visit the Steam page. Press I to visit the itch.io page. Original soundtrack available now. Press Y to listen on YouTube. Press B to listen on Bandcamp. Echo Stasis coming soon. Press E to wishlist on Steam. Follow me on Twitter. Visit Enigma Studio on Twitter. Support my work on Patreon. Press P to visit the Patreon page. So, that was obviously very short. Press enter to return to menu. Additional music by Carl Barnes. Third Heaven 3. There we go. Let me escape. No. There we go. All right. That was obviously very short, but I am intrigued. I do want to see what happens. It was very heavy, especially for what was apparently just half of the game. The sound design was very good. A little heavy-handed with the horror aspects, the stuff about I hope you never have to see what's in the barn, all that stuff. When writing, I try to stretch things out a little bit. I always want to, develop things, especially horror, before it gets to that point. Going straight for things like, the brother talking, going straight for things like the barn, the graveyard, those elements, a little heavy-handed. I do appreciate the world building, covering the mirrors. You don't want to flood the house. It implies that something happened before with the flood. The sunsets are cool. The tucking Liana into bed, all of that, very cool, very good world building, very good writing. It's just sometimes you tilt your hand a little bit too much. And especially since it's such a short demo, could just stand to be developed more, is all I'm saying. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. I enjoyed it. I am going to go get some sleep. It is very late and I have to work tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with me while I play these strange and spooky games. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I hope that you have a great night. Take care.